I don't think you need you can face it straight to the voice, because the bongo is going to be loud as is.
So where can I face it?
Face it to like where the mouth would be. Mic. If there was a guitar, then it would need a face. Ha? Yeah. Okay, we're going to open the waiting room.
Working?
I mean, I'm doing it in a backwards way.
Okay.
Basically, I put it on
Your Facebook?
on friends, and then I'm sharing it to the
Okay.
Facebook until I figure out the.
It might be better if we have much more people on the Friends one. Which always bothered me why the two are not connected. No, because it's crazy. All these shiurim will get all these friends, but I get the classes. How are you smaller? Want me to maybe speak now, and I'm holding a workshop, but this you can get it there. This we can start in time. Huh? Okay, 5 minutes. I should start speaking 5 minutes. Okay, but I just want to tell the people something.
Uh-huh.
No, 'cause once I start, it's going to take me like 17 minutes to get to lunch. If I start now workshop, we won't start till 10 after 9.
Right now it's 8:59.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but if I speak now,
And then you start davening while I'm doing holiday, right?
yeah,
All right, we're live now, right?
I can say hello with you too.
Okay.
We're live?
Yeah, we're live there. I'm gonna unmute this.
You start playing, you daven. Moshe now.
Just make sure the mic is good.
What's the Zoom link for Halel?
You know what I said?
Send it to me, just. This is it you sent to me?
Good Chodesh, everyone. Good Chodesh. A gebenchte Chodesh. A gebenchte Chodesh to all Chodesh Sivan. Thank you for joining. Just get the tefillin in the right spot. Thank you. So, it seems like we are kind of getting ready to get back into shul. The Jewish people are yearning to go back to shul. I'm surprised as a rabbi how many calls I'm getting. People are etching to get back into shul. Yidden are shul sick. The absence took a toll. No one wants to stay. I thought people would enjoy themselves. You don't have to come to shul, but instead there is a greater yearning to come to shul. And as great as a toll that this has taken upon us, upon the Jewish people, it has taken a much greater toll on Hashem. Hashem is missing us. He's missing us. He's missing us very, very dearly and very deeply. Well, Chodesh Sivan, and we can understand why. Chodesh Sivan is the mazel of the month, is the mazel of Te'umim. Te'umim means twins. What are the twins representing? Hashem and the Jewish people. God and the Jewish people are really inseparable. And if we go through this period, which is a shocking and unbelievable situation in which this is, I think, the first time ever in history is that we and Hashem have gone through a separation period, a period of when we didn't see each other, at least in close proximity. Where is where we meet God? We meet God in shul. Now, on the one hand, every home became a shul. And that's a preparation for Mashiach, in which all homes, all shuls, are going to attach themselves to the third Beis HaMikdash, are going to be part. And Hashem has given us an opportunity to sanctify our homes, that every home becomes a shul. That's very special. But there is also the Mikdash Ma'at. From when we went in Golus, we know what Chassidus say, that Hashem loves us so much, He can't abandon us. Every place where Galu Yisroel, where the Jewish people went to exile, Shechina Iman, the Shechina is with them. And the Gemara asks the question, where is the Shechina? The Shechina is with us, where is He? And the Gemara says, He's Ve'elam LaMikdash Ma'at. The Shechina is always in the Mikdash Ma'at, that's in the shuls. So God has always been with us. This is the first time in history in which there was this strange situation in which Jews across the globe, it wasn't like, I'm sure there were times, whether during the time of the war, here and there, where Jews were afraid to go to shul. There was some situation which didn't allow people to go to shul, but never across the entire globe, that all across the world Jews couldn't go to shul. And here it was, at least for us over here in the States, already a 10 weeks of separation. So this is taking a toll, I am sure, on Hashem's heart, and He wants us back. He wants us back. And on Friday there was an announcement, everybody go back to shul this weekend. Or the president, which is, whether we're able to go back, we have to get a good assessment, whether we're, leave it up to the experts and to the rabbis and so on to decide. But the idea that we were told so forcefully, not go back now, and we know, what comes from the mouths of leaders are not their own words, they're being channeled by Hashem. So that means that God is saying, I miss you. Now what can perhaps be, we still need to understand that it can't just be we're going back to shul, and we're going to maybe be in shul again, or to some degree already, the Shavuos, and it can't just be going back. There must be something more than going back. It must be deeper than that. So this week we read in the Haftorah, this past Shabbos, we read in the Haftorah, Machar Chodesh, tomorrow is Chodesh, and we read in the Haftorah that Yonasan says to David HaMelech, V'nifkadeta ki yepaked Moshevecha, that you are going to be remembered because your seed because your seat is going to be vacant. So Yonatan tells David that tomorrow, which is today, which is Rosh Chodesh, yesterday we read this, Yonasan says to King David that tomorrow you're not going to show up to the Rosh Chodesh feast, and your seat is going to be vacant. And because your seat is going to be vacant, God is going to remember you. Shaul HaMelech, King Saul is going to remember you. He's going to talk about you. He's going to say, where are you? It's like the kid who comes to school and the teacher never notices the kid. But the one day the kid is absent, he gets into trouble because he's not there. Because you're absent, you're remembered. That's the what the Haftorah says. But what's the deeper meaning in that? The deeper meaning is that before we're going to experience the ultimate v'nifkadata, we're going to be remembered. We're going to be remembered with the ultimate pakoid pakadati. We're going to be remembered with the memory of God remembering us and taking His people back. The Zman Pekida, the time of coming back. Before that, there is an absence. Never in the history has there been such an absence. The Migdash Ma'at, the little Beis HaMikdash, where V'nayadati, the Oel Moed, the place, the tent of meeting, where God meets us every Shabbos, or 3 times a day when we have that deep meeting between Knesset Yisroel, between the Jewish people and Hashem. Vayipaked Makaim David. David HaMelech represents all the Jewish people because David HaMelech is the personification of the Shekhinah, and the Shekhinah is the mother of all souls. We were absent for the first time in history, this great, powerful absence. And this absence is leading up to a v'nifkadata, to a remembrance, a very, very deep remembrance. The Arizal says, here's something very deep. The Arizal says that the v'nifkadata, the remembrance that's going to come after the absence, means that there's going to be Hashem is going to open up to us from the deepest, innermost place. That's why we know that by the giving of the Torah was only our engagement. It was only our erusin, the first stage of marriage. We haven't yet been intimate with God. That has not, the consummation of the marriage didn't take place. And that's going to take place only in the coming of Mashiach. In Kabbalistic terminology, it means that the pnimiyut of Keter, the innermost of the crown, the innermost of Atik. Atik means the ancient one. That means the very essence of God has never been exposed to us. And that's what it means in a marriage. In a marriage, a couple get together from their deepest place. That union has never taken place. God has never really revealed His quintessence to us. It's going to be revealed only in the coming of Mashiach. That's called Pnimiyus HaKeser, the innermost of the crown. That's the idea of this situation. They call it the novel coronavirus. Novel means that which has never been revealed, the dimension of the crown that has never been revealed yet. That's the v'nifkadata, that's the remembrance that's happening now on Chodesh Sivan. Now when we're preparing for the giving of the Torah, which we're going to have in a much greater state after, by the coming of Mashiach. But in order for that to happen, there needs to be an absence, a global absence, a yipaked Moshevecha. So we were yipaked, we were not in shul for 10 weeks already. And now we're going to come back. And the coming back is not going back, it's going much deeper and higher to the deepest place. But as Hashem, we're going to experience the revelation of the innermost of the crown, and we're going to have that union on the level of tu'umim, of 2 twins, inseparable. So now, as we're going to say Halal together, everybody recognize that the unity that we're having through Zoom is really a true unity. It's, in a sense, even deeper, because no matter how much the circumstances cause us to be separated, we can't separate. We're really unified. We're all together. So everybody, please, daven Halal with all your heart and soul. Join together with all the Jewish people, and let's sing to Hashem already the praise of the up and coming redemption. And may we merit to have a happy, healthy Chodesh, a Chodesh which is going to bring healing to all those who need healing in the Jewish community and in the entire world, and the world itself will heal. May we merit to receive the Torah this time, the Torah Chadasha, the new Torah that Hashem promises. May iti teitzei, that's going to be revealed in the coming of Mashiach. Everyone join along with Moshe Storch. Here he is. A guten Chodesh. You want to put it on, is there a way to silence it? Yeah.
Good Chodesh, everyone. Thank you, Rabbi Wolf. That was really, really special. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kinishanu b'mitzvaysav v'tzivanu lekroyes Halel. Hoy hallelujah, hallelujah, Abdei Adonai, hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Yishem Adonai, mevayrach, meyatav yaman doilam, amivim mizrach shemesh, avan mevayay, mevehula, Shem Adonai, ravam kol goyim. Adonai al hashamayim kevoidai B'kadonai Eloheinu avamagbiyi l'shavis hamashpili l'rais b'shamayim u'v'aretz la 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 Ashpais yarim yavyain ve'ayshevim nedevim oyim nedivei amai Moshe yakeres abayis emabanim semecha hallelujah. Oy b'tzeis Yisroel, oy mi Mitzrayim, oy be'wes Yaakov me'yavam la'vayes, oy sa Yehuda, v'avay lekadshai, oy Yisroel mavshelo v'ysav, oy hayam ra'am, oy vayanais, oy al yarden Yisrael le'yavachar, e'arim rakdu chirim, oy Wise Kevin Eitain, Oy Malecha Vayam Kisanus, Avan Yadei Soev Leyachar, Tirinara Roeram, Hayra.
Oy milifne vayadain, oy chuli aretz, oy milifne vayeloya yahakoif, oifchi hatzura gamayim, chalamish lemaynoi mahoyim. Adonai zicharanu v'yevarech es beis Yisroel yevarech es beis Havarim yevarech yirei Adonai hakitanim mimagdoelim Yosef Adonai alechem alechem v'yabenechem bruchim avatem la'oad avoinoi oy se shamayim v'avaretz la 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 da la 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 Shalem, we neg Oitaiv lachsais badonai, oy mi betoyach benedivim, kol gavayim sevavuni, b'shem Adonai ki amilam, sabuni gam sevavuni, b'shem Adonai ki amilam, ay la 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 la, sabuni kitva vaydim deyachu ki yesh kavaytzim, b'shem Adonai ki amilam, tachai dechisani limpo, v'Adonai azarani, oh oh ayazi v'zimras yam, v'yehi l'Yeshua, kaorina b'Yeshua, be'alei tzadikim, yemin Adonai yisachar yemin Adonai ravam v'ymeima, yemin Adonai yisachar v'yim, la 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 la, dira la la, maya la la, dira la 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 la, dira la la, aya mama, dira la la, maya la bam bam, aya la 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 la, dira ya yam bam bam, aya yam bam bam, aya mama mama, dira la yam bam ya, dira yam bam yam bam yam, dira la la yam bam bam, dira la dam, aya yam. Wilay amuski echye vevasaper masei yava yasar Yisrania vilama veslo inesanani ay pesuli share tzedek avoy vamoide yaze ashal Adonai tzadikim yavayu vayim, oy oy tchaki anisoni vati l'Yeshua, oy tchaki anisoni vati l'Yeshua, oy even moasu aboynim yisau lirosh bina, oy even moasu aboynim yisau lirosh bina, meis Adonai yisazavos iniflas beyei ne'enu meis Adonai yisazos iniflas beyei beinenu, diriram da 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 ram da 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 ay da 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 di da ram ay da 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 yam bum bum. I did it, yam bum 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 bum. Hoy ba maruchata Adonai Hoy melech meholam batish bachayis.
Amen.
Shkoyach Rav. Agit Chodesh, everybody. Agit Chodesh. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much.